crumbs I barely eat. I got a bed I never sleep. I got a son I never see. So if I'm playing this for keeps, then he can play me for weak. And I ain't playing when I speak. They call it hatred when I'm only saying everything I see. Oppression all I ever see, and it's making me mad. So every day I'm out here teaching under rebel flags until Messiah come and save me. Babylon enslaved me. Bahamas, that's what made me. But Mississippi raised me. Seasons changing, we go harder. Barely get sleep, I hit the streets, I got my guard up. I know we probably did some things that we not proud of. That's why the Father had to leave us at the bottom. But I ain't tripping cause he got us. We on the mission, time ticking on that timer. Taking the kingdom ain't no secret, bro, we got us. Cause ain't no respect without power.
Look, see me rising up, you better get back. Harmless as a dove, but you still gon' feel my impact. That young lion, Simba back, nourished off the Similac. Now everything you built is at stake. Don't forget that, so much you gotta pay for. Your destruction I pray for. I do not hit women, but I'm beating on this great whore. I'm no longer ignorant, I made it out that great war. Casting down doctrines now, need I say more? Yes, man, give me my respect now. Babylon falling in my knees on her neck now. She screaming, I can't breathe, I love that sound. Know what I'm saying? You looking at a God in the flesh now. Jeremiah 49, you about to drink of that cup. No, you trembling with fear because the army rising up. Christ told me hold fast up until the day he coming. I'ma give him all I have, hoping that it's good enough.
Seasons changing, we go harder. Barely get sleep, I hit the streets, I got my guard up. I know we probably did some things that we not proud of. That's why the Father had to leave us at the bottom. But I ain't tripping cause he got us. We on the mission, time ticking on that timer. Taking the kingdom ain't no secret, bro, we got us. Cause ain't no respect without power.
We be waking up the tribes and it started on the south side. Spreading wisdom to the wise, turn the hearts to the fathers, and it started in the south side. Raising the tents of Judah first, and you know we on the south side. I see the fear in they eyes, Levi and Benji on my right side.
Boy, you hit them 808s, bet you know we from the south side. Heard your pastor teaching lies, blitzes block, tell them we outside. Break these nations, root them out the rocks. Raving like I'm Benji, bout the low like I'm Levi. Set on high, like them 30s on the dunk. Overdrive, bombs fly, keep some flies in the trunk. Too fast, slim fast, coming like a famine come. Set up camps in all your borders, now your people eating dung. We been waking up the south like Levi, Benji, and Judah. Repented in that south from Gucci, Jeezy, and Boosie. That gospel in the south, from Memphis down to the A. See us blitzing in the south, boy, we been had something to say.
We be waking up the tribes and it started on the south side. Spreading wisdom to the wise, turn the hearts to the fathers, and it started in the south side. Raising the tents of Judah first, and you know we on the south side. I see the fear in they eyes, Levi and Benji on my right side.
Look, this is a spiritual war, so why in the hell would I fight with a gun? To all of the nations we lost, the scriptures tell us we already won. The vision that speak at the end, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to run. Look, focus, all of the shit is atrocious. I'm about to get back on my bag like I forgot something that's left on my groceries. Trophies, bogus, y'all can't forget that they sold us. Had a white man play Moses. I'm waiting for this kingdom to fall like October.
Wait, hold up, Christ already told us we soldiers. Got the whole south on our shoulders, waking up the world like Folgers. Tell Northern King to come over, this the war after that locust. Not tremble on that cup, cut this shit by. We be waking up the tribes and it started on the south side. Spreading wisdom to the wise, turn the hearts to the fathers, and it started in the south side. Raising the tents of Judah first, and you know we on the south side. I see the fear in they eyes, Levi and Benji on my right side.
tide, prophesying every day. Every day, every day, every day, every day. Scoffing better improvise, niggas sinning every day. Every day, every day, every day, every day. Word, let me visualize what we missing to this day. To this day, to this day, to this day, to this day. Word got me in the tide, prophesying every day. Every day, every day, every day, every day. They saying it must be ready to die. Lord ain't coming back to play. Scoffing better improvise, niggas sinning every day. Already know the time is nigh. We ain't got no time to play. Word, let me visualize what we missing to this day. You gon' be put on display. Slice your head off like filet. Make haze now, don't delay. Why we the best, powerful clay.
Welcome to Four Corners News, where the truth speaks.
I'm Captain Severus to my right,
Captain Tobias
to my left,
Officer Daniel,
and his left,
Officer Azaniah,
and his left,
Officer Pat GL.
and we make up
Four Corners
News. That's right.
all praises, all praises. We got another show for you tonight. Hope you tuned in. I'm glad you tuned in with us tonight. Cap, what's the topic tonight?
The topic is called I Don't Need No Man. Hashtag Father's Day. All right. Hey, just before we start all this, we know that the cameras is jacked up, right? We know the camera. I know last week we had like 1,500 comments. Well, we got it. We working on it. How about y'all help us sending your donations?
There you go.
Yeah, sending your donations so we can get the lens clean, the camera clean, and everything else. All right. So we can have a crystal clear show. All right. So with that being said,
Hey, let's go straight to Isaiah.
Let's do it. Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 12.
Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcast of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
That is why we are called Four Corners News, right? So we are getting information and news from all over the planet so we can bring it to your living room so you can understand what's going on in society. Without it, a lot of us, go through life not knowing, but God says to always look at the signs of the time.
Right.
And we get all that stuff from around the world and we put it in your at your doorstep so you can understand what's going on. That's why we call Four Corner News.
That's right.
All right. Hey, before we get started, pull up that thumbnail on the new channel, the IUIC. There you go. All right. Hey, listen, Amalek, Esau, and everybody else of that persuasion is trying to stop our views on our regular channel. So help us out. Take out your phones. We got a QR code right there. Make sure you subscribe. Go on there, like the videos, get the membership or the subscribers up, because we're trying to build that channel as well. Because all the other ones, man, listen, we put good videos out there and we won't bust 100 views.
Dude, what happened to you Sabbath?
Damn.
Well, didn't they just take your class down?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Right.
So we at war, y'all. We are at war. So hit that button, share, like, okay, and subscribe.
All right. Hey, let's pull up that first article, right? Because a lot of little known fact, we don't believe in the worldly holidays. Well, not little known facts, widely known fact, but little known to y'all, because a lot of brothers, a lot of sisters in the world follow every single holiday that Esau has put out into the world. Damn. All right. Pull up that first article, because your Father's Day is coming up on Sunday, right? A lot of y'all getting ready to buy a damn wallet or a keychain or something.
Tie.
Yeah, some damn socks, whatever. Anyways, just so you know, you worshiping this, it does matter where the origins come from. A lot of Christians say it don't matter where the origins come from. It doesn't matter because I don't celebrate that. Well, God knows and God cares, because he ain't never told us to do it. Give me that. Read that article.
Beltane, the pagan origins of Father's Day.
So Beltane is a Celtic or Celtic or however you say it, Celtic God, right? The origins of Father's Day. Read that.
Father's Day, rooted in the pagan festival of Beltane, honors paternal figures and fertility. It emerged in the 20th century when Sonora Smart Dodd proposed the idea to honor her father.
So that is the current, what's her name? Sonora Smart Dodd created it for current times. But where does she get it from? It comes from an ancient pagan festival of a god named Beltane, right? Let's see, read. Let's see. Scroll down. Oh, yeah, read that that italicized. Yep, all that.
Beltane, connections, daily, Father's Day, May Day, originally Father's Day, paganism, wheel of the year, witchcraft.
What?
Witchcraft.
So you celebrating Father's Day is witchcraft. Because God never gave us these days. And you know, something wrong with us, right? Us black folk, we ain't got a damn holiday to follow, so we follow everything that was given to us. Dang. So now we go take them to what is it? What's some of them eat and play? IHOP.
Oh yeah.
Danny's, Golden Corral.
Golden Corral.
Wow.
Give him his socks, or his
wallet.
his little wallet, keychain, and say, "Daddy, I love you." But you understand that it's witchcraft that you are participating. You still, don't matter what you think about it. I don't do it for that. It don't matter. The origin started from witchcraft, right? Read that.
Every third Sunday on June, millions of people
Hold on. Can you zoom in a little bit?
Yeah. Struggling over there.
Yeah, a little eyes squinting,
Might have
everything.
to
We're getting
move up-
old.
Move up a little bit too.
Yeah.
Read it.
Every third Sunday of June, millions of people worldwide come together to celebrate Father's Day, a holiday devoted to honoring and celebrating the paternal figures in our lives.
I got to say, hold on. I got to say this real quick. Although we don't celebrate none of those holidays, Father's Day is by far the worst holiday ever.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares about Father's Day, and you know you the reason why they're here. I got a video that says that I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it up later. But who you are is determined directly
I've seen that. Yep.
from the father.
That's
Your
right.
eye color, dad. Your hair texture, dad. Your nose, your face, your skin color. Hell, whether or not you got bow legs or knock knees.
Right.
It is pertaining to who your father was.
Even
That's
this,
right.
while in the womb, we usually think, what is that? That sac that protects the child, that feeds the child, that nourish it. That comes from the father.
The placenta?
The placenta. That is from the father.
Amazing.
Yes. I was just watching that documentary. It showed you like how important the male seed is. That
That's
placenta that we see in it that nurtures the child, that's from the father.
Yeah, because the seed has everything.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
What is it?
Placenta.
No, not the placenta. The sac. The
Yeah,
sac.
the sac.
Embryonic sac?
Yeah, that's just the fertilized land. That's the land. That's the dirt.
There you go.
And then the seed, because when you plant a seed, that's where the tree comes out of.
That's
Everything comes out of the seed.
I'm telling you.
Because the egg don't change until the seed gets.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Yep. Read that. Read it again.
A holiday devoted to honoring and celebrating the paternal figures in our lives. However, few people are aware that Father's Day has its roots in the ancient pagan festival of Beltane. Beltane, celebrated a cross-quarter day in the pagan calendar, falls halfway between the spring equinox and summer solstice. As an agricultural society, the ancient Celtic cultures viewed Beltane as the arrival of summer and a season of fertility and growth. It was a significant time for them to honor their gods and goddesses of fertility and thank them for their abundant blessings. They believed that by paying tribute to these divine figures, they would secure fertile lands and abundant crops for their upcoming seasons.
So all of this is rooted in nature and paganism and witchcraft, has nothing connected to God or anything.
Honoring the father at all.
Nah. Yeah, you're right.
It had nothing to do with honoring the father. That's why they don't mind you being on child support.
Right.
You on a run, and then they want to send you a wallet or a tie. Happy Father's Day.
The hell is
That's straight blasphemy. They'll cuss you out while they giving you that Denny's dinner or that Denny's breakfast. Okay, where's your honor?
Man,
So that's how you know it's up the devil.
Some of them even say, I'm the mommy and I'm the daddy.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to
absolutely.
be. I celebrated Mother's Day. Now I'm celebrating Father's Day because women, they don't take accountability.
No, it makes perfect sense because right here it said the gods and the goddesses. So she's a damn demon. When she says she's the father and the mother, there you go. This is where it comes from right here.
Damn, hermaphrodite.
Yeah.
Damn. Straight confusion.
She got a strong chin.
Damn dimple in the middle.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Right?
Crimson chin.
So your Father's Day, its origin had nothing to do with the daddy. It had everything to do with the son in this side of the earth or moving on that side. We got longer days. Our crops get to grow. It's no longer the winter or mean season. What the hell what's that got to do with the man that created you, the man that you should be honoring, all of these things, right? What has that to do with anything? Why you choose one day?
Right.
Why you choose one day to do it is because Esau has put up, give me that in 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 1.
Let's go. 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits.
Then giving what?
Heed to seducing spirits.
Father's Day is a seducing spirit. Just like Mother's Day. When you, on that Sunday, you go ride up and down the street, you damn near about to hit people pulling over right in front of you because they go get them stupid baskets.
Right.
Baskets with all the candy in it and the flowers and all that stuff. On Father's Day, you don't see no baskets. And nobody, the streets are clear. Roads, nobody, nowhere. Right? But everything, the male in the household, the male in society, the male brain is what makes the world run. We should be honoring our father and our mother, like God says to do, right? But we found one day to do this evil, and it's witchcraft. Read that again.
1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
That is a doctrine of devils, because God never gave it to us, right? Give me Colossians 2 and 8.
And Cap, that's how you know that day is fake, because that's when you start choosing to want to honor and just kind of like say, he's a good daddy or whatever it may be. But outside of that particular day, the 364 days according to Esau's year, that nigga ain't. We already know.
SH.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead, Cap.
Go ahead.
Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men.
After what?
After the tradition of men.
The reason why it's called a tradition of man, because God never ordained it, set it up, told you to do it, never put it in a righteous man's mind to say, let's make a feast to this, whatever the case may be. This was something from the damn Celtics. I don't even know. I know that's Esau, but I don't even know where they come from. Norway or something like that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Like the Vikings, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
They can't, you following the Vikings?
Dirty
Worshiping rocks.
They don't take baths.
flatbacks.
Bro,
They don't take baths.
you mean to tell me you go out of your way to follow whatever this called, religion or whatever, of people that worship trees? They have trees and you watch y'all
Big rocks.
Yeah, you watch
those rocks that that form a circle. What do they call it?
No, I know what you're talking about.
The name of it.
the Stonehenge.
Stonehenge. There you go.
Stonehenge. Put rocks there and say, oh, those are gods. Oh, the one in the Easter Island with the big face.
Mm-hmm.
The one that on what's that movie with the things come alive at night? I like gum. You like the Night in the Museum, the big stone head. Y'all worshiping stuff that those people thought the rocks was gonna come alive.
What?
Crazy. Anyways, read that again.
Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. After the tradition of men. After the rudiments of the world and not after Christ.
So you following and worship something that has no rooting in anything that's gonna, hell, I guarantee you, so many people gonna die on this Father's Day. Somebody gonna have a problem with their daddy and they gonna put him to death. Somebody gonna have a problem with their son or daughter and they gonna put their son or daughter to death. Why you got me this?
Shoot, even you already hear it brewing where stepfather and a biological father already beefing.
Right.
They already beefing, so it's brewing up. So you know it's gonna be some gunplay.
Hey.
How you gonna give him his present and I'm the one that gave put you in your mom? So it's coming. It's already brewing.
So Cap, if you truly wanna honor the father, right? Basically, you need to stop cheating on that man, right? If you really want to honor the father, then you know what you need to do besides cheating on that man? Stop disrespecting that man.
That's
Because
How about that?
how about that? For 365 years, for all your life, how about you respect the man that God has given you? How about you keep that man that God has given you?
I could get a script.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me get 1 Corinthians 11, verse 2 and 3.
Let's
Because the deceitful part about Father's Day is that it says all the other men don't matter. That's a deceitful part about it. So, because the father gets treated like trash. So imagine those who are not father in this holiday. Read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 2. Now I praise you, brethren, that you remember me in all things and keep the ordinances.
Keep what?
Keep the ordinances.
So this is an ordinance from God. Read.
As I delivered them to you.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
Read.
And the head of the woman is the man.
That's the part that the women don't like. That's why they honor Mother's Day more than Father's Day. It's not something we ordain or say we got to keep, but you just got to see the mentality behind it. The mentality is the man ain't nothing and the woman is above the man. But God said, no, that's not the ordinances I set up. What I set up is the man to be honored by the woman. The man is in charge.
That's right. Y'all heard that. Y'all heard the officer. Man in charge. Give me that Sirach chapter 3 and verse 7 and 8. Oh, verse 6, 7, and 8.
Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 3, verse 7.
Let's go.
He that feareth, verse 6. He that honoreth his father shall have a long life.
So from off jump, you honoring your father, God says, I'm going to extend your life. That means you honor him every day, not because you're following a Celtic belief, because God says honor your father every day. There should be no break in honoring your father. God says if you honor him, you're going to have long life. But on the flip side, if you dishonor him, he's going to take some of your life off.
He that honoreth his father shall have a long life. And he that is obedient unto the Lord shall be a comfort to his mother.
So God never breaks it up. He don't say Father's Day one day, Mother's Day another day. Honor your father and your mother every day because they brought your simple behind into the earth. Right? Read.
He that feareth the Lord will honor his father.
So it all stems back to fearing God. It ain't got nothing to do with following white folk religion. It says you fear God, therefore you're going to honor your father and your mother. Period, point blank. God is the helm of why you doing that. That's why we celebrate. That's why we keep the Sabbath day. We fear God.
There we go.
That's why we keep our fringes in the bottom of blue, like Deke say, because we fear God.
Right.
Hell, the one that didn't fear before the fringes was instituted got put to death for picking up sticks to put that fear in us. Right. You got Passover, you got Feast of Dedication, you got new moons, you got all of these things that God gave us is because we fear him.
Right. Our Father.
That's right.
Father, our Creator.
That's right.
That's why. All that stems in how we honor our Father here on earth. This is the same way, with same energy, we give honor to our God, our King, who created us as well.
To this day. Read.
He that feareth the Lord will honor his father and will do service unto his parents as to his masters. Honor thy father and mother, both in word and deed.
Both in what?
Word and deed.
Because a lot of y'all just honor your father in word, lip service only.
In gifts.
And gifts. I love you, mama.
Here you go.
But then you cussing your mama out when you get mad, you calling all type of stuff. You showing your ASS in public. Dishonoring your parents. Hell, you know how a way you dishonor your parents without saying it? You being a hoe.
Yep.
Right.
You got bodies on top of bodies on top of bodies on top of bodies, men and women.
Bring it out.
That's a damn dishonor because, boy, if I find out my daughter been busting it wide open, ain't no way I'm gonna be like, man, I'm so proud of my daughter.
Nah, I'm gonna disclaim you.
Yeah, disown you.
Yep.
I don't know. I ain't got no kids.
Birth certificate, new one.
The hell is this? Say no kids. Yeah, that's a. Huh?
Go ahead.
Nah, yeah, that is a huge dishonor. Why? Because we didn't raise you like that. God never said to be that. Hell, we raised you to be virgins until married.
That's right.
That's where we raising you. But then you decide that, okay, I'm going to just give it to whoever because he got pretty teeth. He tall. He's this. He's short. He whatever you like. I don't know. But God, that's a damn dishonor to know that, hey, somebody asked you on a podcast how many bodies you got, and you said 4,700.
With no shame, no blinking.
With no shame. And you say you listen, but you don't judge. Some stupidity. We're going to watch that stupidest today.
The hell is this?
Right? Give me that. Hold on. Did we finish that? Oh, finish it up. Yeah.
Verse 8, honor thy father and mother, both in word and deed, that a blessing may come upon thee from them. For the blessings of the father establishes the houses of children.
That's what you have to put in mind. The father is a important, if not, well, the most important element to a family.
Right.
Because the statistics say, right, and it's not no hit at sisters, but it is what it is. It's true, right? 80% of separations and or divorces initiated by sisters.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Men will sacrifice their life to keep their families together.
That's right.
Women will sacrifice families to have their life.
Oh, you have their happiness.
Their happiness. We will sacrifice all the things that we love. And no,
our happiness.
Our happiness for the family. We like to do this and like to do that, but I can't do that because I got to work. I got to make sure my kids eat. I got to make sure I'm putting food in the pantry. I got to make sure my wife is squared away. My children are squared away. No. Don't play with them and don't do this, and the other. It's difficult being the head of a house because everything rests and falls on you.
Right. That's
right. And if it fails, bishop, deacons, when Adam and Eve, when the sin came into the world, who did the Lord go to?
He went
straight Adam.
Yeah.
Right. He ain't talking about some Eve. Hey, what did you? No, Adam. Wait, yo, come here.
Yeah.
The hell y'all doing? Why is this? Why is sin? I created death. I created all this stuff. Why the hell death in the earth right now? What the hell going on? Well, it's the woman that you gave me, Lord. Get out of here.
There you go.
Hey, Cap, it's so strong that God said, if any provide not for his family, he's worse than an infidel. I was like, damn, how can you be worse than an unbeliever?
Right. And Cap, going into people don't need a crazy day, a pagan day, to do what God already told you to do. You understand? This was already a commandment. Can we read Sirach chapter 26? Hey, get Sirach chapter 26.
You done with your script, Cap?
You done with Cap? Sirach 3? So Cap brought out for the children in Sirach chapter 3. God commanded that the children honor the father. Watch this. Go to Sirach chapter 26 and read verse 26. This was already a commandment. God already told you to do it. You don't need to create a pagan day or follow a heathen pagan day in order for you to honor a father. Read that.
Ecclesiastic or Sirach, chapter 26, verse 6. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all.
Go ahead.
But she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all.
God says she shall be counted ungodly. Why? Because she acts ungodly. She does ungodly things when it comes to the way she deals with her husband. You understand? So God already commanded you to honor your husband, and God already commanded the children to honor their father.
Right.
You don't need a pagan day for that. I don't know what you're doing.
The hell is this? All right, pull that up. Pull that picture up. I saw this on Facebook and it hits like a ton of bricks, right? Read that for me.
Imagine how much propaganda it took to convince women that this is oppressive.
That's cool. That's
Bruh.
cool right there.
Wow.
That hit hard.
That's oppression right there, Cap.
Bruh. And take it down. Watch. Oh yeah, you can do it like that. Watch the comments. Watch the No. I ain't put no comment. Well, I got. Well,
you got comments. Load them things up. Load it up.
You right.
Don't tell me people are talking negative about this.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh man.
Boy, ain't no way.
Hold on, y'all. Somebody talk.
They say she's a pick me. She's a pick me.
Somebody talk.
Wow, unbelievable.
Hey, I'm gonna say this too with that pick me whole nonsense. God loves pick-me's.
That's
y'all.
right.
God loves them. A godly man loves pick-me's. So if you're talking bad about pick-me's, those who are willing to submit to a godly man, all right, know their role, their godly role in this lifetime. Guess what? God loves them. And if you speaking evil, guess what? You on your way to destruction. You got the seal of destruction on you. If you don't repent and humble down to what the word says about submitting yourselves to your husband, guess what? You on your way. You on your way to eternal damnation. The Lord can't use you to build no nation. No way.
And sisters, remember, it's better to be a pick-me than a throwaway.
Hey, drop that bomb one more time. Damn.
That was good.
Say that again.
It's better to be a pick-me than a throwaway.
Man, where's the T-shirt?
We're gonna get the emails in now.
All these sisters that keep talking about pick-me's,
They're
they're
trying
thrown
to
away.
block the show now. Damn.
What? Hey, y'all see put it on the screen. So I put the post on Facebook, right? You know, you got the brother saying, "Wow, damn, where the bombs at?" And look at Miss Britt. And enters the black woman. Read that.
Bring forth the black
Women are tied.
No. Before that.
It is not just the black community. It's all races of women. Women are tied.
So the posts say, imagine how much propaganda it took to convince women that this is oppressive.
Right.
Her response to that is, women are tired. Tired of what?
Exactly.
You mean to tell me you get to stay home, make some damn bread or some whatever it is, some dirigeant or some poisson grossel or some damn apple pie.
Working on his Levi.
Legging,
Working on his Levi.
whatever it is. I got a Levi wife, y'all.
There you go.
Shout out
Let
to
the man cook. Let the man cook. See, I ain't stop you.
Yeah, shout out to the wife.
That's
taking
right.
care of the home front. But this black woman, how the hell her response to the imagery of go back to the photo. Go back. Come on. You got a sister that is smiling, that seems to be happy. The brother seemed like he just came from work. Right. He got on his suit. You know what I mean? He grabbed his son. He kissed the wife. He's saying thank you without saying thank you. He probably said it. You got the daughter. They probably met him at the door. They probably met him at the door. You got the baby that can barely talk, but he knows his father's face. So he probably lit up with joy. Teeth showing if he got the little 2 teeth at the bottom. The daughter said, right. Daddy. The wife met him at the door. The house smelling good. They got a pot on the stove. Her response was, women are tired.
Tired of I gotta. So they're not tired of going out to the club. They're not tired of getting banged out by 8.
Cooked.
Get thrown away.
Yeah, get thrown away. Being used as a sperm receptacle.
Right.
So they not tired of that. They not tired of standing in the club. They not tired of just being alone.
Right.
They not tired of just.
See, at the end of the day, what it is they don't want to serve men, but they don't have no problem serving Esau.
Yeah.
White boss, they don't have no problem. But when it comes to men, guess what? Their husbands, they don't want to serve them. Right. They don't want to submit. And remember, this is not coming from us. This is the Holy Bible. So if you got a problem with it, you got a problem with God.
How about that?
The same one who give you breath every morning, you got a problem with him. Real quick, get that in Genesis. Let's go. Let's go straight to it. Matter of fact, no, stay right there. Go to 1 Corinthians 11. 1 Corinthians 11 and 3.
Let's go. Bring it out.
You got a problem with God, y'all. Come on. He ordained it from the beginning. You talking about Alpha and Omega? You got a problem with Alpha and Omega. Wow. Go ahead.
All right.
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So our head, who we have to submit to, because Cap just brought it out earlier, through a feast days, or even mortifying our members, we have to obey our Father. Come on.
Right. And the head of the woman is the man.
Is who?
The man.
It's the man. It's clean cut. So if you God-fearing, that means you're going to respect what the Bible said. And for you Christians, this is New Testament. Right. You still supposed to submit to the man.
What'd you say? Okay. God-fearing, Holy Ghost-filled.
There you go.
Sanctified,
right.
Baptist, whatever.
Right.
I don't know how that stupid saying goes.
Shoot, we about to bring up a couple of so-called Christians right now.
I'm confused.
You want to see their behavior if it's godly or not.
I'm confused because ain't women praying for this? Ain't that's what they praying for? They've been since a little girl. They want to get married. They want to have that prototypical
the white
family.
Dress, the house with the picket fence, husband coming in, okay, with the sweets putting it down. Yeah, they talk about it all the time.
But the modern women, the thing that they dream about is being a hoe. I'm just gonna keep it. I'm just gonna keep it real.
Keep it a buck.
It takes 80 years for them to realize that. Damn,
amazing.
This is what I was supposed to get.
And you working on your funeral after that.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
No, I was saying when a modern woman look at that, she say slavery in her mind.
Yeah, that's why it says oppressive.
Yeah. And going into what Pat Giel was talking about, the reason why they think that way now is because they want to live. They say, "Oh, I have to live my life," and once they feel like they had done lived all of that, that's when they try to collect at the end.
Yeah, they go to church.
Yeah,
they transform. Yeah. That's her final form, going to church.
They give their life to Jesus.
Yeah, they give their life to Christ.
All right, it's like Cap just said it. He said that is oppressive to the black woman, but they don't have no problem going to work and being under submission to a white boss. Put that article up. Put an article up. Not this. Put an article. Yeah, no. Yeah, they're right there. Go ahead, read that.
Newsbreak. Hand me to the nearest white man.
There you go.
Women sparks outrage after saying in viral video that she prefers white bosses.
That's what we're talking about. The black woman will never want the unrighteous black woman. Let me put it like that because we got ladies in waiting. We got sisters that's getting their mind right. We got the next wave of sisters that says, pick me. God damn it.
That's right.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got
it. You good. You justified right now. You're right.
I'm justified. I'm pissed. Right? But you got women that is saying that I'd rather be married, build a family. As a matter of fact, this is what they want to say. 1 Timothy 5 and verse 14. Before we get to this article.
Let's go.
This is what our sisters are saying. Because God said it.
1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 14. I will therefore that the younger women marry.
So the younger women, the ladies in waiting, the sisters that got their spirit together, they says, I want to be married. Because God says I would want to, rather that the young women marry. Read.
Bear children.
That is the peak of your hotness, and that's the peak of your baby making ability. Is when you're young. Don't wait till you 47 and a half to tell my son I want to have my first child. And the baby come out with an arm growing out of his head because you waited too long on the last bits of, what's it called? Eggs you got.
Damn.
You want to have children on the last eggs, the one that's defective. The hell is this? I mean, granted, some sisters, okay, I'm not talking about all sisters. Some sisters, hey, it is what it is. That's how the Lord made it. But when you make it that way, I have a problem with it, right? It says that the younger women marry,
bear children, guide the house.
Do what?
Guide the house.
How they gonna know how to guide the house? It must be around women that shows them how to take care, how to manage their time, how to take care of the kids, the troubles of education, how to cook, how to clean, how to make sure when that man go and get his back beat every single day, he comes home to peace, not to another war. That he just battled with the bosses. He battled with that big old machine that damn near sucked him in there. He had to, you come home, his all shirt all toe up. What happened, babe? I almost got pulled into a machine and crushed me in half. Right? The men in the mines, in the fields, and all, hell, police officers or whatever. Every day they go to work. You don't know if they're going to die. Right. You don't know if they're going to get shot in the head writing a report. You don't know that. He come home from one war to another war, he can barely close the door before you got 16,000 problems. God damn. That's not guiding the house properly. That's you. Hey, Leave daddy alone when they get, hey, make sure this and run to the door. You know what? We talking about Father's Day. Let me sit up. We talking about Father's Day. You know what a man really likes? He come home from a hard days of work and the kids and the wife is meeting him at the door.
That's right.
That's the best. Oh yeah.
Looking good, smelling good, happy, smile, not no stupid side hug.
Right,
The little,
right.
No. Full embrace. That lets that man, our love language is respect and honor.
There we go.
It ain't no get me gifts and get me that stupid wallet and the keychain. No, is I appreciate you for what you do for us. We got this house, this roof over our head, food in our belly. Hell, it might not be a lot, but it's damn sure better than nothing.
And it costs nothing.
There you go. It costs
nothing. That's free.
That's free.
Yeah,
get that real quick, Cap.
That's right.
Get that in Sirach 26 real quick. Sirach 26, read verse 13.
Ecclesiasticus.
Exactly what Cap talking about.
Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 26 and verse 13. The grace of a wife.
The grace of a wife. Come on.
Delighteth her husband.
Uh-huh.
And her discretion will fatten his bones.
Her discretion will fatten his bones. The way she moved will basically bring healing to that brother.
That's
He
right.
come from work battling hell. Guess what? Just the way you move, the way you embrace the man when he come home. You don't got the baby swinging off your breast. You looking decent when you come in. When he come in, the house is in order, and you embrace that man. Welcome home, man. That's another level. Whew.
Yeah. Hey, give me jump to verse 1, 2, and 3.
Verse 1. Blessed is the man that has a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double.
Your peace, the words that you speak life into this husband and this man, encouraging him, supporting him, showing him that he is the head of the household, based on your actions, not words, on your actions, how you honor his words and honor his instructions. You will double his life.
That's right.
Read.
A virtuous woman rejoices her husband.
She does what?
Rejoices her husband.
Rejoices her husband. That means that she's a pick me. She shows him, tells him, babe, I'm so glad. That was a great idea. Wow, I wish I would have thought of that. Oh, as a matter of fact, hey kids, come on. Daddy said X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
That was a wonderful idea, even if it was something regular.
Yeah. You know how many times we'll be busting our ass 12-hour shifts long, and then we get that extra money. Listen, you go out, take the kids. Hey, I'm going to just fall back and rest. Go ahead. Do whatever you want. You need some extra money. Here you go. Why? Because you did things decently in order.
That's right.
You met him with grace, discretion. Everything he liked, you had it in order. You had it ready to go. So you can empty out the whole wallet. Empty it out. What you want?
Man, we so simple, y'all. We simple to please. It's women that is typically difficult when it's hard to please. I mean, it's not no secret. Nobody is attacking women. Women are difficult to please because a lot of it is in their head. We've seen videos where it said, I just want a man to be able to read my mind, right? Because it's all in there. They don't know until whatever, right? It's not easy 1, 2, 3 like us. Give me some silence, give me some sex, and give me a sandwich. It is what it is. We done. Right? Read.
A virtuous woman rejoices her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace.
Verse 2 sums it all up. A woman that rejoices husband, that's all he wants in life. I can live my life in peace now.
And another thing I want to add to that, Cap, is I know most women probably thinking, what about my health? What about my happiness, right? Listen, the scripture said the two shall be what? One. That head is happy. Guess what? Everybody in the house is happy.
Yeah.
Wife is happy. Kids is happy. Everybody getting what they want. Just like when you go to your job. When that CEO is happy, hey, listen, the numbers is up. We get in the meet. Everybody in the meeting, right? Yeah. Hey, all right. Hey, listen, we got good numbers. Bonuses for everybody. You get a bonus. You get a bonus. You get a bonus. You want to go out? You want to leave early? Go ahead. I'm right behind you. Everybody's happy. Guess what? Why is not the same concept in the house?
Right.
The number one boss is your husband.
Right.
He's happy. Everybody's happy.
Right.
You want that Mac kit? Go ahead. Go get that Mac kit. Is he taken care of? You got the Mac kit.
Right.
You want what's that? Sephora? That's the name?
Yes.
Sephora, yeah.
I got boxes of that. Yeah, I go down.
That's the sisters of Sephora.
You got to make sure he happy. You got the Sephora, all right? But you got to make sure matter of fact, jump down to verse 15. No, 15. No, 16. 16.
Let's go.
Verse 16. As the sun, when it arises in the high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife.
Come on.
In the ordering of her house.
The ordering of the house. Yes. Yes, sisters, you have to maintain that house.
What?
I didn't say it. God said it.
Right.
God. So if you have a inch of fear of the Lord, you're going to make sure you apply this. Add this to your toolbox.
Cap, it's a lot easier for women to manage compared to back then. Because, you know, back then people was churning butter, doing all types of stuff.
Right.
All you just got to do is just go to the damn stove. You get what you want. You get, you have a whole laundry. You get whatever.
No, stop.
Right.
Too
They
much.
don't even need to do that no more.
Too much.
They got Amazon.
Oh,
I got back boxes of Amazon.
Right.
So I know.
Amazon.
Groceries
come to the door.
Come to you.
What's that?
Come to the door.
It come to you.
Sis, how hard is it?
You got Uber Eats, you got
Instacart.
DoorDash. What's the other one? Instacart. Come on. So it's too easy. And for you to say on that comment that is what was
That
is
Women are tired.
women are tired, you a damn lie.
How about that?
You a damn lie.
They probably tired. You know what they tired? Because they going their ass to getting their doctorates and double doctorates and triple doctorates and going to white man school, working 2 and 3 jobs, then going out to the clubs, finding Negroes, Pookies and Ray Rays, they cheating on them, they stealing their stuff, they sleeping with their daughter, they find out the daughter sleeping. Yeah, that's tiring.
Yeah.
But when you do it God's way, he said that is peace.
So they're tired of making the bad decisions.
Yes, you pulled the words
That's
right out of my
man.
mouth. That was the next thing I was about to say.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
They don't want to admit it.
Right.
Yeah, that's why we tired. Yeah, you tired of making terrible decisions, right? Because you said it earlier. You know, the Christian church teach, was it happy wife, happy life?
Right.
That ain't how God says that happy man is God's plan. Happy man is God's plan. We're reading that right here because a woman is doing all she needs to do to make him happy. That's her job. Her job, women, contrary to popular belief, it ain't to be all you can be in God in Esau's army. No, it ain't that. Your whole creation is to be a help to the husband. We're not saying that you can't do things in life. You can't have aspirations,
Proverbs
but it needs
31.
to line. It needs to line up with the house. Proverbs. I was talking to somebody at work the other day, and she was, I wanted the, well, sis, how about read Proverbs? If you want a man like you want, read Proverbs 31. Get your spirit together because Proverbs 31 details what a high value man wants. It is what it is. It's hard. Whatever.
Cap, they be on social media talking about if God is in her, she will never fail. Proverbs 31 women. But then again, as you scroll down, it's nothing but filth that's on her page.
Ain't no way.
100%. All right, go back to the article. Remember it said it's hard out here for us and we tired, but you ain't tired when it comes to Esau, right? Read that.
Hand me to the nearest white man. Woman sparks outrage after saying in viral video she prefers white bosses. A woman's viral video declaring her preference for working under white male managers rather than minorities has ignited a firestorm of controversy across social media, reviving tensions around race, leadership, dynamics, and corporate diversity efforts.
See what she said. What she say on her TikTok?
If you offer me a job and find out my manager is going to be a minority, babe, keep that DEI higher and keep that job offer too. I prefer to work under white men.
There you go.
And she a DEI higher if they hire her?
She is a DEI higher.
Hey, that's why the Lord sent Trump. He sent Trump for a reason. All that rug is being pulled up from up under them. I'm telling you. All the dependency upon Esau, those white bosses, guess what? Trump has pulled the rug under y'all, shutting down y'all, what is it called?
Section 8.
The Section 8. All that was things set up for them to separate from us so they could cleave on to their white bosses. Don't worry.
Hey, It is what it is.
Water, Cap.
We're going to go
You'll
right
be
into
all right.
a commercial break. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back on
Four Corners News.
The season's changing, we go harder. Barely get sleep, I hit the streets, I got my guard up. I know we probably did some things that we not proud of. That's why the Father had to leave us at the bottom. But I ain't tripping cause he got us. We on the mission, time ticking on that timer. Taking the kingdom ain't no secret, bro, we got us. Cause ain't no respect without power. Rise and shine, early grind, recognize I'm certified. 12 tribes worldwide, don't act like you ain't heard about it. I'm a young kind of fly, Babylon traumatized. Hit the block, prophesy, hit me when you down the ride. Tell me now how you figure. You rob me for everything and then break me down to a red clay, be the dirt in them shackles of iron bigger. System made to enslave an intelligent mind. Listen, I got crumbs I barely eat. I got a bed I never sleep. I got a son I never see. So if I'm playing this for keeps, then he can play me for weak. And I ain't playing when I speak. They call it hatred when I'm only saying everything I see. Oppression, all I ever see, and it's making me mad. So every day I'm out here teaching under rebel flags until Messiah come and save me. Babylon enslaved me. Bahamas, that's what made me. But Mississippi raised me. We go harder. Barely get sleep. I hit the streets. I got my guard up. I know we probably did some things that we not proud of. That's why the Father had to leave us at the bottom. But I ain't tripping cause he got us. We on the mission, time ticking on that timer. Taking the kingdom ain't no secret, bro, we got us. Cause ain't no respect without power.
Look, see me rising up, you better get back. Harmless as a dove, but you still gon' feel my impact. That young lion, Simba back, nourished off the Similac. Now everything you built is at stake. Don't forget that. So much you gotta pay for. Your destruction I pray for. I do not hit women, but I'm beating on this great whore. I'm no longer ignorant, I made it out that great war. Casting down doctrines now, need I say more? Yes, man, give me my respect now. Babylon falling in my knees on her neck now. She screaming, I can't breathe, I love that sound. Know what I'm saying? You looking at a God in the flesh now. Jeremiah 49, you about to drink of that cup. No, you trembling with fear because the army rising up. Christ told me hold fast up until the day he coming. I'ma give him all I have, hoping that it's good enough.
Seasons changing, we go harder. Barely get sleep, I hit the streets, I got my guard up. I know we probably did some things that we not proud of. That's why the Father had to leave us at the bottom. But I ain't tripping cause he got us. We on the mission, time ticking on that timer. Taking the kingdom ain't no secret, bro, we got us. Cause ain't no respect without power.
What you're seeing right now is the resurrection of the 12 tribes. This ain't all of it. This is just a small drop in of what's happening. So be afraid. Be afraid.
There are those who watch the world, and then there are those who shape it. The visionaries, the scribes of truth, the guardians of ancient paths. They do not follow trends, they follow purpose. Guided by faith, driven by legacy. Forged out of the fire is Hebrews Journal Studios. Born not of comfort, but of trials, testimonies, and the unshakable will to build. This is not just media. This is a movement where every image speaks, every voice echoes, and every story awakens the soul. Hebrews Journal Studios. The vision, the fire, the future.
1 Kings chapter 2, verse 2. I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong, therefore, and show thyself a man. And keep the charge of the Lord thy God, to walk in his ways, to keep his statutes, and his commandments, and his judgments, and his testimonies, as it is written in the law of Moses, that thou mayest prosper in all that thou doest, and whithersoever thou turnest thyself.
I ain't no zombie walking dead. I chose life like Moses said. I got the law locked in my head. I keep the law just like I said. I ain't no zombie walking dead. I chose life like Moses said. I'm a man now, shoot no words and hands down. I talk the talk, I walk the walk, I don't just stand around. I make things happen cause I keep God first. You think your job is some, keep it bound with hard work. I'm an Israelite, that's right, I bring the truth out. Don't number y'all's laws, come out this Hebrew's mouth. No lie, I'ma die for the Most High and prophesy your house shine.
We about to turn the world upside down. We about to turn the world upside down. We about to turn the world upside down. We about to turn the world upside down.
Welcome back to Four Quarters News. That's right. We back. I told you we're gonna be right back, y'all.
That's right.
All right, go back to that article real quick because we weren't done with it. I want to see.
Let's go.
See who bumped their gums to say this, right? So remember, it says that she prefers a white boss, right? Go to that picture that I just put because most people don't know what she looked like or whatever. I want everybody to see it. Yeah, okay. Got the little picture, but put up the big one. That's her.
That's her right there.
She want to be flued out.
Oh, here you go.
Look like she's somewhere, somebody island or something like that.
Right.
That's the woman that she's gonna waste her young years because she can't have no black man. She can't have no black husband talking like that. I'd rather work for a white boss. She getting flown out. She's pretty. She's getting flown out, whatever. But there's gonna come a point in time where your beauty fades. What's the sister that was real pretty? Now she talking about I want Vivica Fox.
Yeah.
Now she look like a bowling ball. Now she like everybody. It don't matter what race, no age. He can be 60, 70, 80.
Right.
Now she talking about she want anybody. Cause she talked like that. All right. She talked like that where her mind, she let her beauty get in the way of what God says should happen. I'd rather the young women marry. She chose not to marry. She chose career first. Like this lady is talking about career. She chose her career first, her acting career, her modeling, whatever that she did. And then now she's 60 something years old on talk shows saying she'll just, hey, anybody. I just accept anybody. Just, just hit me in the DMs. Huh? Yeah. Anybody with a pulse. She said, just hit me in the DMs and we'll discuss it. Who wants that? Well, that's all you got when you start talking like this lady. All right, let's drop that. Go to this next video. Yeah.
Let's go.
A lot of our men out here, they deal with sisters or baby mamas or wives or ex-wives that is like this. And the evil that a lot of these sisters have put themselves through, the traumas, they now pour it on to their male sons. They treat their sons, they create the man that they don't want in their sons. And then they push them out into the world. Then now somebody else's daughter says these men ain't beep. Right? Because you women that is in charge of guiding the house and raising the children, you create these mamby-pamby, soft, yellow makes me sad men. And then now you're saying, well, everybody else got to deal with it. Watch this. Play it. Before you play it, hold on. Stop. Read that at the top. Move that stuff. Now you can read it from there. What it say?
The two twins are depressed beyond belief. when their mom suddenly poured cold Wendy's Frosty on them.
Dang.
Wow.
Play it.
Damn. I told you, Keon. I told you.
Hurry up and do the damn review. Bro.
You see the Christian.
Do the damn review. Hurry up. Do the review. Just do the review.
You see it.
I swear to God, I know you said, God said,
do the damn review. Hurry up.
And don't disrespect my mom. If you disrespect my mom, your days will be shorter, mom.
If you disrespect me, you gonna get messed up. You think there's chocolate going all over your goddamn head.
There you go. That expression is priceless, man.
You heard it.
Priceless.
Take it down. Damn. If you are upset, rightfully so. That is Christianity in a nutshell.
Yeah, that's a Christian woman. Christian woman, y'all.
You see the sons got Christian crosses around their necks.
Mm-hmm.
So who created the sons to be a Christian? The Christian lady that's in the back that's pouring chocolate ice cream Frosties. For no apparent reason or another. Do the damn review is what she said. She just had a thought in her mind, hit her son across the head with Frosties. Just because it came to her mind, she did it. And then the young man understood, I can't disrespect my mom.
Right.
He said, you, God, you said if I dishonor my father and mother, my days shall be short. He even quoting scriptures.
Right.
Just
to keep his peace.
Keep his cool.
So he don't snap. Damn. And this is the main reason why most of those young brothers, they will dog out these sisters. Right. Because of that experience right there. That mother go ahead acting like that. That fear will stay in the mind of a young man to the point where he's like, I don't even want to deal with her. If they get an inkling that she's going to act just like his mother, he's going to stay away. He's going to stay away. And then you got sisters that, why you weak? Because you weak men. No, we just want our peace. That's the problem. They don't want to deal with that.
We want respect.
There you go.
That's why a lot of times sisters don't get it. When men fight, it's not, we just don't fight for fun. Right. You crossed the line. Right. Hold up, you just disrespected me. Sisters, y'all better be lucky that we could control ourselves and say, nah, God says don't do that. Like he was saying. Yeah. Because if you raise emotional men, listen, that stuff that he just did saying, God, I know you said, he would have turned around and just went straight to her mouth.
Man, if it was Edomite boy, he would have been dived back there and became the first serial killer. Right. Because most of the time what happens, they'll kill their parents first.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm tired of it. And whack the whole family.
Yeah, because there's nothing that restricts them. That's why, like I was saying, the brother started meditating on scriptures, and the evil black woman said, to hell with your scriptures. Yeah, you disrespect me, that's what she cut it off.
Damn.
Because she didn't really want to hear what he was talking about. But yeah, that's exactly what you're going on, Cap.
Bro. Give me Job 39 and verse 13.
Bring it out. Job chapter 39 and verse 13.
And the crazy thing is, that is a lot of our upbringing. A lot of our upbringing is exactly like that, where the sons getting done crazy, the daughters too. Hey, you hear a lot of daughters or women nowadays don't deal with their mom, because even though the boys got done bad like that, a lot of times the mothers do the daughters worse.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Two women can't coincide. They in that thing battling. She all type of B's and H's and all type of stuff all her life, where she thinks that is her damn name. They go back and forth, and they find themselves, they find themselves falling into the arms of a Negro and losing all type of virginities and stuff, not because they just really want to do it. That's the first person that said, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first person said that, oh, you're such a nice person. Oh yeah, his motives might have been jacked up or whatever, but she ain't never heard it from her mother. Her father wasn't there, because damn, who the hell gonna stay when you got a woman like that in the house? If she's doing that to her seed, her sons, imagine how wild she get with the man that she's procreating with. Imagine that.
No respect.
She's on 1,000 with the children. Imagine how vile and how all gloves off she get with the man that she feels should be subservient to her. There ain't no stopping her. No, don't put that up yet. Go to the one that say Chirac. Like you said, they build emotional boys. This.
Let's go.
Where we at? That one. Yep. Watch this, y'all. This is what they build.
Yeah, this is what they grow into right there.
All right.
Watch this.
You ain't gonna bust shit. You ain't gonna bust shit. You ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah.
No. She said the forbidden, you ain't gonna do
It is too crazy.
That's like most people's last words.
That's a disrespect.
Pause it. Yeah.
That's a disrespect. Yeah, listen, y'all sisters, y'all gotta understand, man. The men that y'all, the boys that y'all raising, the boys that we just saw, that he was raised by a single mother. Guarantee you. Now other women have to suffer your consequences. So if you say he ain't ish, it's because a single mother raised him. So you confessing that single mothers cannot raise men.
Yeah, 100%. Right? Go to that next video after that.
Let's go.
This is the mindset of you sisters that raise those boys like that and or destroy your house. It says a wise woman builded a house, but a wicked woman tears it down. Right? Listen to her.
What if black women were supposed to be the leaders and black men are just supposed to protect with their muscles and use their listening ears and carry out instructions?
Oh, about shut time. That's how I feel about
that. Pause it. You know how rich that is? She says the most dumbest, most foolish stuff. And what's the video that she put right after? Christians.
There you go. Demonic.
Damn. She tells you where that mindset comes from. Opo Shata, or whatever the hell she said. And a woman in the pulpit for one. Play that stupidness again and turn it up. I need y'all to hear this.
What if black women were supposed to be the leaders and black men are just supposed to protect with their muscles and use their listening ears and carry out instructions?
Oh, about shut time. That's how I feel about that. I don't know nothing else about it. Y'all do what you want to.
Nigga, shut up.
That is the most stupidest statement ever, right? If we have to think about it like in a very logical form, we've been around for however long, 2,000 years or whatever. Why ain't no women just ruling? Why didn't they, get their own society or whatever it may be?
Yeah. Where's the woman that built her empire in her own society?
What's the strength?
Get that in Isaiah real quick. Let's get what God says.
Let's go.
God trumps all that nonsense. Woman, shut up. Get that. Isaiah 3, read that in 12.
Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
Come on.
And women rule over them.
Those the same women right there that rule over them. The ones that want to lead, right? They create monsters. Come on, read.
Oh, my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err.
Those women that are leading, raising up these young men to be monsters, raising up these young sisters to be YHs. Guess what? The Lord says they are in error. So that sister right there, somebody sent her that scripture, right? It says the Lord says that same woman that leads them, they are in error. Come on.
They which lead thee cause thee to err.
They what?
Cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy path.
Damn. I ain't saying it. The Bible
they're already leading. They're already leading. So all those, the way you see young men are, the way you see how the black community is caused because women are leading. So what are you talking about?
Right. Black women are leading the households and they're destroying it. Go ahead. What you got?
Lamentations chapter 4.
Yeah. That's
What's going on?
No, go ahead. You got it.
Read Lamentations 4, 3.
Lamentations chapter 4, verse 3. Even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughters of my people is become cruel.
God says that a black woman is crueler than a sea monster. Damn.
You squid.
We talking about God says that compared to a beast, an animal, they know how to nurture their children better than the black woman, the black Christian woman that we witnessed with her 2 sons.
Wow. They got more compassion.
Why? We're just gonna go to Job 39 and verse 13.
Bring it out, Kevin.
Let's go.
Job chapter 39 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
Gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them.
And what?
Forgetteth that the foot may crush them.
They have children and forget them. They working. You see it all the time. They leave their kids at home or in a car to go damn gamble or twerk or
fly to Puerto Rico. Remember that one kid?
Yeah, she
left the
3
child
days.
die of hunger.
That's why we said earlier, they would destroy their families for their happiness. The perceived happiness. It ain't even real happiness. It's perceived happiness.
The hell is this?
Because when you get there and you come back, you ain't no more richer. You ain't no more smarter. You ain't no more advanced in society that you want to be. You want to be on top. But being on top for a sister, what it does is it turns the earth upside down. And what it does is also create damn sea monsters, oppressors, right?
Monsters and YNs.
Yeah, YNs. Read. They forget them, right?
And forgetteth that the foot may crush them, or that the wild beasts may break them.
Verse 16.
She is hardened against her young ones.
She is what?
She is hardened against her young ones.
She don't even care that this is destroying his masculinity.
Yeah.
She don't care. She hit him with 2 Wendy's frozen
ice
whatever
cream,
you call it. Whatever it's called.
Frozen cups.
Don't care at all.
And Cap, when you look into statistic, you see that women abuse their children way more higher than men.
Yeah.
Look at the statistic if you don't believe it.
Yeah.
Believe it. Child abuse is mostly from women.
Yep. Read.
She is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers.
She treat them like she didn't push them out.
Damn.
That's sad.
She has no emotional connection to the children that she pushed out. That's why our families are jacked up. Hell, I've seen videos where it says the most important part to a family is the father. If you take out the woman from the family and it's just a man raising children, they're 80% likely to succeed in life.
Yeah.
Versus 20% when the mother is ruling the household.
Prisons are filled with men that was raised by their mothers.
Right.
Void of their father, that's the prison. I'm telling you.
That's right.
That's all because they was led by women.
Amazing.
Okay. Hey, real quick. Hold on. You done with that script, Cat?
A couple more.
No, read it. Yeah, go ahead.
read.
Down to 17.
Her labor is in vain without fear, because God has deprived her of wisdom.
That's what God breathed into man.
Right.
That breath of life, that wisdom, the commandments. He created woman from his rib, which means she is by proxy, a help to him. Right. She didn't get the wisdom that Adam got.
Right.
So, hell, fast forward however many thousands of years later, she still don't have it. And that's not a hit against her. That's just not her role. That's not her role. That's why Paul says, why is a woman in the, I suffer not a woman to teach, but be silent, be quiet.
That's right.
What wisdom can you bring forward of the Lord that he did not give it to you? There's nothing wrong with not having it, because God has given it to the man to lead the congregations, to lead the household, to lead families in war and militaries and worlds and create things. Everything that we enjoy in life, almost everything, because you can't say everything, but almost everything that we enjoy in life that makes your life easier, that makes you can get from flued out, that makes you can do your makeup, all that stuff. Who created it? Men. So when you want to make your face up with the makeups and stuff, it ain't women. Those companies are male run. The CEOs of L'Oreal and all those stuff are men. The hair dryer companies where you got you straighten your hair, whatever you doing, men. The weave you throw in your head, men. The nail polish you put on your finger, men. Men create things to advance the world.
Right.
Women create things to only advance women.
Damn.
I don't know, whatever. Go ahead, Cap.
Hey, play that next video. All right, here we go. All of the bitterness of these women. Watch this.
Came downstairs, you know.
Oh, rewind it. Rewind it. Let this simmer. Go ahead. Go ahead and play that thing right there.
Came downstairs, you know, as usual. Made myself a cup of coffee, and I allowed him to spend a night with me, you know, because I needed some company last night. And he came down the stairs and he said, you know, can I enjoy a cup of coffee with you? I said, as long as you be quiet, you know, I don't mind your presence here, just don't talk, because this is the time that I'm looking out the window trying to enjoy the sunlight.
Listen up.
Trying to be grateful that I woke up this morning. You know, because I'm a little different now. I'm not the same no more. So I have to sit and I have to concentrate on not getting revenge on the world every day.
She said, I had to meditate. First, she started off saying, I want to be grateful, right? But first off top, she said, yeah, you can have this cup of coffee, but you need to just shut up. What? Because I'm meditating right now, not to take vengeance on the world. This is it. This is the bitterness we got to deal with, brothers. This is it. Most of these, if you don't use the wisdom of God to select your wife, when I say select, yes, you better get a pick me in this truth. Outside of the protection of the Lord, you're going to get one of these. She want to take vengeance on the world. What do you think? What do you think she's talking about? She talking about one of you simps. She said, I just invited him over for the night. Play.
Revenge on the world every day. And so he said, oh, don't be negative. Don't be moody.
So the brother, stop. The brother's trying to calm her down, relax. Listen, there's no need to be negative. Calm down, relax. Go ahead, play on now.
Said, please don't say that again. You're starting to ruin my moment. You know, I'm trying to look out the window and enjoy my cup of coffee. And he said, you ain't got to be negative. And I said, get out. Get out, because God turned down my estrogen, but he turned up my vengeance. And then I slammed the door. And then
did you hear that? Did you hear it? God didn't do that. God didn't do that. Satan, she's on autopilot for Satan. All right? That's that same mom that was smushing the ice cream, the same woman that was slapping a dude, almost got shot, but she dodged it. That's the same spirit, y'all. Y'all thought it was different women? No, it's the same spirit. Okay? That's that rebellious Eve spirit. That's why, brothers, be very mindful. You want to be a simp and just lay with a sister? Hey, she gonna wake up just like this.
Nigga, shut up.
Nigga, shut up. Nigga, shut up. I'm trying to look out the window and not have vengeance on the world.
Hey,
meaning she don't want to get the shotty on you and kill you. Okay.
Hey, she said, you better shut up and choke the shit.
Right. She said, shut up. Watch out. Watch what else. Keep going. Keep going.
A sip of my coffee. I went to my Netflix account. I went to my Prime account. I changed all the passwords. We're not to be fooled with.
You hear that?
Because we literally hotter than a roasted pig on a 90-degree well. And so you start fooling with us and you're going to get that vengeance out of us.
See what I told you? I told you the vengeance was for you. I told you the vengeance was for you, brothers. She is angry. She don't mind laying with you. She does not mind laying with you. Okay. But now to put up with you? No. She said she got vengeance, not against her oppressor, not against the one that, raped her foremothers. All right. Put her in these ghettos. She don't got a problem with him. She got a problem with you that's trying to uplift her spirit and see a way out. She said, no, you better get out because I got vengeance. All right.
Boy, Cap, how old is she?
Huh?
It said
above 40.
That's why I said when they hit 80, Cap.
Game over.
When they hit 80, that's when they go, oh, snap. Hold up. I'm supposed to submit. Wait a minute. I'm a woman. God made me to be under a man's subjection.
No.
So the teens is the clubbing and the crazy Sundays.
I hope you're talking about 19, 18, something.
Yeah,
not
the teen.
14.
Nah.
Yeah, we
I'm talking about
No Diddy.
The 40s is the vengeance.
The vengeance coming because she pushed away. She ran them off. Basically, she just gave you the blueprint how to run them off.
She was waiting to run them off.
Yeah.
Something as simple as, can I have a cup of coffee with you? Hey, you better be quiet. I'm going to kick you out.
Because no man want to hear that. No man want to hear you telling me to shut up. Listen, I'm an alpha. You form your lips to say, you need to shut up and be. No, guess
sit
what?
Down over there.
Ain't gonna roll like that. It's not running like that.
What you got? I tell you like this, y'all. Listen, you men that is looking for, because you might not be in the truth. Listen to this. Okay, cool. I got it. But if you're in the world and you got, hey, brothers, find a woman that likes you way more than you like her.
That's
what I mean
right.
by that, I'm not saying you don't. because men traditionally will sacrifice their happiness to take care of a family.
Their wits.
But you gotta find a woman that is more interested in you, because this sister right here is way less interested than that dude, than a woman that is, right? Find a sister that is way more into you. She will cater. She will make the peace that you're looking for. And that's the type of woman you can build with. She cares for your opinion. She cares that you got a good job. She cares your ability to supply for the family, and she appreciates it, right? These type of women, I call them trauma face women, right? You can see the trauma that in her face without her even opening her mouth. You know, run.
Oh, yeah.
You know, run. Them squirrely eyes and how she tightened her face up like that. And she over a cup of coffee.
Listen, and then this probably not how she was looking when the brother came home with her that night.
Nah,
this is a totally different person. He tried to he tried to negotiate. Hey, is she still around? And then he sees this, telling him to shut up. Oh, he probably went with ease. But real quick, Sirach chapter 25 and 16, based on this appearance Cap just brought out. Get that 16 and 17.
Let's go.
Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 25, verse 16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon.
That's why those you have single sisters like this, all right? Alone, staring out the window with a cup of coffee. Come on.
I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman.
With a what kind of woman?
With a wicked woman.
What makes her wicked? Because she is void of the wisdom of God. She doesn't have the grace to submit under a man, to be married and not busted wide open for any stranger on the street. Come on.
The wickedness of a woman,
listen up,
changes her face.
That's what you see. See her old greasy face in the morning, steamed up by the cup of coffee? That's why. It is wicked. Come on.
And darkeneth her countenance.
Like that's a dark soul on her. Come on.
And darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly.
Damn, he crying. He's plotting his escape. He's trying to see, hey, brother, you got a freed up couch for me? Because I got to go. I can't be in this house with this woman.
Amazing.
Cap,
verse 19. Hold on. Verse 19.
All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
God says, if you can imagine any wickedness, anything, your Gaza strips, your whatever, God says that when a woman is wicked, it's way worse than anything that you can imagine. That's why the couple scriptures before that, going out and staying with a damn lion and a dragon.
Right.
Oh, damn. You know, lions are like 800 pounds of pure muscle. They can flip over cars and they can do all of these things. And it says, what's it say? And a mythical, damn dragon, talking about a fire-breathing dragon. God made it a mythical and a literal. It said, I'd rather deal with something that got 10, 15-inch teeth that breathe fire than to stay in the house with a woman that is on this time, 40s. 40 wickedness.
As she was talking about vengeance, you know, the scripture that I thought about is Sirach 39. These be the spirits that are created for vengeance.
Should be. That's right, because it says it right there. Captain brought it out. It says, read that last part of verse 19 again.
Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
Listen, the portion of the sinner. You in the midst of sin. You don't want to humble down and make a good selection and marry her uprightly. The Lord say, hey, you're going to get one of these right here. Packed up, living in a haunted house.
Damn. Damn.
She sound like she done been in jail.
Hey, y'all let that just whoop. She been living in a haunted house. That's
a haunted house right there.
Hey, but sisters like that, and the ones that said that men should be ruling, and then you had the one that said they rather have white bosses don't want to listen to the black man.
Damn.
Go to that video of the one that's sitting in front of with the duck on it.
Let's go.
This is what they created. This is what they create. Listen to the hair hat hooligan with the cumbrella eyelashes. Listen to this wickedness.
When I was 16, I got 3 trains ran on me in 1 week by 3 different niggas each time.
God damn.
We frost, nigga. Ain't nobody picking it up.
We listen, but we don't judge.
You can't even say listen right. The hell wrong with her tongue?
When I was 15, I had snuck some niggas in my dad's house. They stole my sister's tablet. And I was looking under the couch like I ain't know where it was at. But I knew they had stole her tablet. So I had to act like I ain't know. We listen and we don't judge.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Who is you?
When I was 10,
For the
I
streets.
found a corn collection in my brother's room. He was like in his 30s by that time. And I used to steal the CDs like the
AT for the sub. ATT.
ATT, shout out ATT. Like the Nymphomaniacs Volume 3 and the Brown Sugar Volume 2. I stole them and then I would watch them. And then when he asked what happened,
yeah, thank you. Damn. Listen, woo, that is what's created by a single mother household.
Yeah.
She said in the Christianity, because she said her dad, this, that, and the other, but I guarantee you he's got beaten down. It's like what it says, as the climate of a sandy way is the feet of an aged man, man with a woman full of words. Like, listen, he feeble knees and weak hands. Cause ain't no way. 3 different times. Listen, man.
Boy, ain't no
go
way,
to that
boy.
next video. That next video of with the red shirt. Listen. Listen to these. This is Christianity, y'all. You don't judge, because she was saying it.
We listen and we
don't judge. That's what Christians say.
Yep.
Don't judge me. I can do what all I want in Jesus' name. And he don't judge. You don't judge. I get to do this, and that. That's Christianity, y'all. Listen to her. Play it.
What is your craziest?
Hold on, watch it. Look, you got a black sister, or I don't know what she is. I don't know what her father is, but she mixed. She damn sure ain't light skinned. She ain't just light skinned, like Lemuel, and Jeramiel back there, right? She ain't just light skinned like them. She got either a white daddy or a white mama. You can tell just her features. But anyways, look who she with. She with the devil themselves, right? But listen to her and watch how she gets so happy to tell this story. They're going to put the little bing, bing, the little Mario jump sound. Listen.
What is your craziest summer break confession?
Oh my gosh, bro. Hold on. But one summer, like, I got really fucked up. And there was just a group of, like, 5 guys. And a train happened. But, like, it wasn't anything crazy. 5 isn't even that much, bro.
Where's your dad? Where's your mom?
Where's your dad? Where's your dad? Where's your mom?
It's not that much. It's not that much. It's not that much. If I would have went to 6, that would have been crazy. But I only went to 5.
Pause. What? Yeah. She said if it went up to 6, it would have been crazy, but 5 ain't that much. At one time.
5 is the limit.
Bruh. And I say that and I play these not to glorify whoredom, but to let y'all know that if you don't choose right, if you out here chasing body shapes and not the Proverbs 31 mind, you will get women that create daughters like this. And when you kicked out of the house, when she got your behind on child support and alimony and put you in jail for not paying or not being able to pay, all the while she's creating young demons like this. And now what do you say? White girls like to have fun or something like that. Yeah. Look who her circle of friends are.
Yep.
White women don't have no nose. They do whatever.
Yeah.
They do whatever, whenever, and her circle of 2 friends is white girls.
Damn.
So she out here trying to outdo. She's trying to outdo the white girl. That's why she told him to be quiet. No, well, hold on. I want to bing, bing, bing. You heard the sound when she jumped. It had the Mario sound. She wanted to tell her story so her story can be the most egregious.
Exactly. There you go.
Now the white girl's like, what the hell? I wouldn't have even done that.
Right.
All right. We'll drop that.
I can get a
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me get Sirach 42 verse 9 and 10 because remember the topic is the fathers. The fathers are needed. You understand that? The fathers are needed. Read that.
Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 42 verse 9. The father waketh for the daughter when no man knoweth, and the care for her taketh away sleep. When she is young, lest she pass away the flower of her age.
Notice what it says, while she is young. That's what women like to push. I'm young. Let me live my best life.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she's thinking. She's young. She's living her best life, but she's getting her flower taken away. Read.
When she is young, lest she pass away the flower of her age, and being married, lest she should be hated.
Read.
In her virginity, lest she should be defiled.
You see that? That's what happens. At her young age, she becomes defiled. Now, you see a video like that. She just did it. She could be drunk. I don't know. Maybe that's her behavior. That's her character. But imagine her husband who's going to be with her. And that video comes up. And she's like, hold on. Wait a minute. Whoa. What is this? 5 men? Like, you serious?
What? That's the hated part.
Yeah.
That was my past.
Right, my past. Or even when he goes up in there and he feel that void and he about to damn fall. That's the hated part. Like, golly, no. Yeah, hey, I'm telling you, that's what happened. So these sisters that counsel these young sisters to go ahead and have a whole phase, because that's the term. That's exactly a whole phase and get blown out to to the midst of oblivion. You gonna be hated by whoever picks you as a wife. You will be hated. He's gonna start scratching his head like, damn. Nah, I know somebody ran the train on. How many bodies? And that conversation will come up. How many bodies do you have?
It don't.
You better not blink.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Right. Go back. Sirach 26 and verse 10. Right.
Let's go.
Talking to the fathers. Right. Sirach 26 and 10.
Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 26, verse 10.
Come on.
If thy daughter be shameless.
So it's talking to the fathers. If you got a daughter that you know is like that, read.
Keep her in straitly.
Close the door. Lock the door. Lock all the, where the cameras at? Put the cameras in the house. Right. Put the cameras outside her window, inside her window, inside the room, in the hallways, and all around the house. Keep her behind there straightly. She shouldn't be going, Daddy, can I go? Nope. Can I stay after school? Right. No.
Hell no.
Can I do this and that? Nope. Nope. And no. Everything is no. Go ahead.
And another thing too, y'all parents sending these young girls to faraway colleges.
There you go.
And you know your young girl's hot. She a hot girl, right? Really? If you want to send it to these faraway colleges, hey, be very mindful, y'all. All right, because those vultures, they out there. And the reason why they call vultures is because they seeking those dead bodies on that woman.
Dead bodies.
Be careful. That's why they called vultures. They could smell a dead body from miles away. All right. So they're in the colleges, they're in the frat while your daughter's in a sorority. Be very mindful. You want to send her, my daughter's in the Ivy League school. Okay.
You gonna learn today.
All right. Okay. Go back. Read.
If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty.
See, she's going to abuse herself or be abused overly because you allow her to do whatever she wants. That's your baby girl. She would never. Okay. How the hell she had 5 guys at one time?
There you go.
Nobody never said no.
And she looks so innocent.
What'd you say?
She look
that dude said,
like go to
she like what, 22, 23? College age. Nope. I told my daughter and my wife, forget that out your mind. They ain't going nowhere. Right? They can go to school here. But I'm be like Bishop. I'm gonna sit outside in the parking lot.
Drop you off.
I'm going back to damn college. I'm right.
We both going to college.
God damn it.
Here we go.
Hey, that cheat off your paper.
And I want to add this too. Listen. We know there's going to be some rebellious sisters where they're going to dodge the father's protection, his oversight. We know that. But we're going to do our best to instill the righteousness of God to the best of our ability.
That's right.
And if you want to grow up and be a demon, be a harlot, so be it. We did our job. We did our job. Right. We was set up for this position to protect our families, protect our young daughters, and to the point where they get married, right? But if the sister want to be, rebellious and go out and hold around even after being raised under the laws of God, because we know, cause I heard sister say this anyway, you can't stop her. I don't care how hard, you try to hold her in and keep her tight. When a woman ready to do it, hey, no problem. But guess what? Judgment is waiting on you.
Right. Can't do it here.
Sickness is waiting on you. Teen pregnancy is waiting on you. So, and listen, we're going to do our job. Thus says the Lord. Yeah. We commanded to do it. We're going to do it.
That's right.
And you know how, I tell my daughter, listen, if you want to do that, you can't do it here.
Right.
Yeah, you might be 16, 17, whatever. Hey, we gonna find somewhere. But you can't do it. And you gotta be, when you say it, you gotta mean it.
Right.
Don't just say, because kids pick up on when you just talking
weakness.
and you just, you give them 15 times to do something before you actually do something.
The hell is
they
this?
gonna see that. He just mad. He'll be all right. Right? Go to verse 11.
Ecclesiasticus to Sirach, chapter 26, verse 11. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee.
So it's still talking about that shameless daughter. Watch over her. But when she sneaks out the window, don't marvel, because that's her nature. She got the whole nature on her, the whole spirit on her right now. But when it says don't marvel, you need to have a plan. You need to know where she going, because she ain't staying here.
That's right.
She ain't. She got to go somewhere else. She 18 now. She done graduated high school. She doing all that stuff or whatever. She got to go. I was just thinking about that as I was driving here. If you have a 18, me person, that's me. I ain't going to tell you what to do. For me, if my daughter turned 18, she good and grown by Esau standards, and she decide she want to go bust it wide open, talking about some daddy, I'm sorry, you got to do that somewhere else. No. We'll figure it out later. But right now, I don't know where you going, but the dang on show ain't here. I got other daughters and other sons that we got to keep straightly.
Right. That's right.
Read.
Verse 12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will he sit down, and open her quiver against every arrow.
Says hedge will she sit down. You said he. She, read it again.
She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down, and open her quiver against every arrow.
Listen to me, right? So that's what Christianity creates. That type of sister, right? Just like this one. Give me that one with a sister with the horse hair. Do it look like that? Look like, what's the thing from Mortal Kombat where he ain't got no hair?
Cabal, I think.
Nah, the one that got like
4 arms.
6 arms. Yeah, who?
Goro.
Yeah, Goro. Yeah, watch this.
God damn.
Yeah, that one. Read that before you play it.
He has 8 kids and 3 baby mamas, but she still wants him.
Right. Play it.
Do you have children?
I have no kids. What about you?
I have 8 kids.
What?
Yeah, I know. I forgot this. I don't like telling people this.
You have 8 kids?
Yeah, I have 3 baby mothers.
Oh, wow.
You know, and then, I started young.
Wow. I mean, honestly, with
They're taken care of, though.
with your genetics, you should have 8 kids.
Wait, what?
We need more of that.
Wow.
You're a man and a fine specimen of one, and I think that, you should.
Pause it. I mean, take it down.
Who is he?
His name is King the Great something, whatever. He's a podcaster, right? He's 6'8", good-looking dude, fit. He's trolling her. He don't have 8 kids, but he can say he does this. He says all type of wild stuff to sisters because no matter what he says, they still, when a regular dude say it, they be like, oh no. But when he say it, he said, I have 8 kids by 3 different baby mamas. She's still just saying like, oh, well, you should have 8 kids because you fine and you this. And we need more of your genetics in the earth. That's what she's saying. And that's why these sisters need men to guide them. Because even though he's trolling, she don't know he's trolling. But even though he's trolling her, look at the rationale she immediately has because of what he looks like. He's tall. He's taller than most guys. He's 6'8", tattoos all on his throat and neck, and he's fit, right? Because when you go to his Instagram, all he do is stand out with his butt, and you see all types of tens and dimes and they're approaching him. That's why she would say that. But hey, all of them, everything that glitter ain't gold.
Yeah,
everything ain't glitter, and she's willing to risk it all.
Yeah,
for what she can have on her arm. And if he was, let's say it was true what he was saying, 8 kids, 3 different babies. You have to now fight through 3 different baby mamas.
Right.
She would have became the fourth.
She would have became the fourth. Now all of them fighting each other, fighting for time and fighting for this and then the other. Oh no, you can't. All of this evil because what it looked like. That's the same thing as like body count. Men worry about body count. Women don't care nothing about no man's body count.
That's a woman that doesn't have a father to guide her. Because a father would have been like, listen, this type of man, you need to run. Run from the hills. Don't you dare. Because a sister was to go ahead and accept something like that. Come on now. You setting yourself up for destruction. Just like you said, you now you got to share time. You're not the only one he running through.
Right.
You best believe you're going back to one of those three. Right. Okay. So now that shows right there, you avoid of wisdom at all. No moral or foundation at all.
Nor do you examine why does the brother have 3 baby mothers. Like, what's going on, bro? Like, what are you doing?
Everything.
Right.
And that proves that women have sex with the same men.
Right. Because he's one of those high caliber men that can just do whatever, whenever, however.
Yeah.
And he's got most of the sisters pregnant.
Right.
The same man got most of the sisters pregnant if what he's saying is true, which, whatever. Right. So that's the Father's Day and whatever. Now we got to deal with the father. We only got a couple more minutes, but watch this. We got to deal with you men. Because if you are here and you're a father, one thing that we understand by being in Israel United in Christ, we have to stay in shape. We have to get in shape, stay in shape, and be a threat to protect our families. The Lord says where there is no hedge, the possession spoils. How can you be a hedge to your family if you're in and out of heart attacks and strokes. and all type of health-related diabetes and all of those? Say again?
Getting your foot amputated.
Yeah.
Because
you
you're diabetic.
Yeah. Right? Play this video. If you don't think fitness is important, listen to this video, y'all. I need every man to stop what you're doing. Stop cooking your damn pork chops and your damn whatever you eating right now. Stop. Listen to this. Play it.
One of the most notorious sex predators ever in the United States of America. And they asked him, they said, what made you target or what made you go after a specific child? He went after boys, girls, black, white, Hispanic. It didn't really matter. He went after them all. There wasn't a specific demographic he focused on. And the most amazing thing he said, I looked at the father. And if the father wasn't a threat, I would go after that child. That blew me away. He didn't even look at the mother.
Pause it. Pause it. Take it off.
Yeah, come on, you got
Bro,
man.
Listen to me. You mean to tell me your baby is at risk? What's that? Back in the day, the little white girl that got snatched from the mall, everybody was trying to find. Whatever her name is. Anyways, you've about to get Jeffrey Dahmer. Your kid's about to get Jeffrey Dahmer. All because you out of shape. Not because they did some trickery and whatever, this, that, and the other. The most notorious child predator says, I need to examine a family first. Oh, let me see the daddy. Oh yeah, he fat. Now I'm good. All right, it's time to go groom his daughter, his son, and get him because I'll just run. They ain't gonna catch me. What the hell is gonna do? Right? This is what he's saying. Let's hear from the devil himself. If you think that was just somebody making something up, listen to the devil himself. That's him right there, y'all. Yellow shirt. Damn, we got on the same color he got on. God damn.
Nah, ours is good yellow.
Oh, we got good yellow. Okay.
Yeah, we got bright yellow.
Yeah. I think this is gold. He got on yellow. I think this is gold.
Yeah, he got on mustard. Yeah. Listen to the devil himself. Play it.
Were there certain characteristics that you looked for in children before molesting them?
In children, yes, but more I also looked at their families. If I thought the father was a threat, I would not approach the child. If I thought that the child had friends that he would tell.
Right. I'd stop it right there because the most important part, he molested hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of children. When you watch it's on YouTube. I don't forget his name, but just type in whatever. I don't know. Type in child predator or something. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff. But anyways, he said that he looked at the father, and if the father was not a threat, he was heavyweight, overweight, all of this stuff. That's the children. And how did he do it? You put your kids in sports. and you got the man that's blowing a damn whistle that look like him, 10 times out of 10, he's a predator. He said he will groom them. He will give them, like, let's say it's basketball. He'll be reffing the game. He'll give them more calls and blow the whistle more times for them to make them feel special. And he'll walk up to him and say, good job. Let's keep on playing hard. You'll pat him on the back, and he'll try to get that kid's game so he can ref and blow the whistle and make the kid feel like he damn LeBron James and Michael Jordan. Then before you know it, the kid has connected success with him. This is out of his own mouth.
Damn.
And if he is the coach, he does the same thing. When they do something normal, he make it so astronomically big to where they now feel good about themselves. And at the point to where they have connected him with success, boom, he got him. And then he ain't worrying about the daddy, because the daddy ain't around, ain't doing nothing, fat, whatever. He rather chase other things than to monitor his children. That's you black women got your sons in these damn football teams. They ain't just coming in the white shade. They coming in the black ones too.
Right.
You know Uncle Pookie and Ray Ray. Oh, that's just the way he is. Yeah. He's got the same mindset. Oh yeah, your daddy ain't. Yeah. Or let's say you work too much. Let's say you are a threat, but you work too much. He gone. He said, when you watch the video, he said he always did it in small towns.
Damn.
He never went to the big cities and did it. He moved to small towns. The lady asked him why. He said, because the police forces are very, very small. And I can get away for a long time before they realize who I am. Boom, and I'm going out of the city.
Wow.
Damn. But you fathers better sit there and get your mind right.
That's right.
And guide your house. And it says what? Keep an eye on an impotent child. Or your house may fall into ruin. All right.
Hold on.
Yeah, go
Another
ahead.
thing too with that, because most of the times, where you see most molestation is with a stepchild that a woman brings into.
What?
All right. It happens all the time. There's videos after videos where the woman will make the bad choice, like she always does, and bring in another man into the house, and she'll have a child. And what'll happen is that man would molest that child. Okay. And whose fault is it again? Women with bad choices all over again. You see it happen. And in that moment of weakness, when these molesters see that weakness, that man is not showing up, because the father brings the terror. All right. He brings the fear of God into the man. Like, listen, this is my flock right here. I got to protect them. I'm going to lay my life down. They sense that. They sense that, what is it? That alpha.
The alpha. That aura.
Wait a minute. Let me stay away from this demon.
Alpha aura. That's exactly what he feels.
Hey, Cap, you know what also that shows? That women don't understand. When a man is just walking with you, going to the car, going to the store, that's protection.
Yes.
Just them being in your presence.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's your protection.
And you don't need no man, all right? But watch this. With that, you men need to have a tribe, as they say, around you of men, of like-minded men that y'all are, what the scriptures call it, iron sharpening iron. Do not let, I'm saying y'all this right now, do not let your wife take you from the men that's going to build you up. Because when they found you as an alpha. But when they get you, they try to turn you to a beta.
Beta man.
Do not. Listen to the sound of my voice. It happens all the time. Not necessarily because they've been evil, because they think that I have you and I got to keep you. And the best way they think is to get them to stay home. But what it also does is get them to disrespect you. Familiarity breeds contempt. All right. Play that video.
And one thing to my wife about like pulling back on spending because we're doing something, she immediately thinks we're broke. I'm like, what the hell is, but she does, because she gets stressed out. So I have to articulate things with her differently. I can come here and tell you guys that and you won't even interpret it that way. You'll just upset, oh yeah, we gotta save some money. That's what you do, man, do. Like, she's like, are we broke? We don't have any more money? I'm like, baby, I'm just asking us not to spend $50 at Starbucks every single morning. Can we do that like twice a week, dude? Like I'm not, but all of a sudden we're poor. So what I'm saying is when you got man stuff to deal with, you got got to go to men. And if you start treating your wife like your sounding board, one, it's going to stress her out. It's going to make her highly uncomfortable and put her in a place out of her element. Or two, it's going to start putting her in a motherly role. And she's going to start acting like your mom. She's going to start trying to solve your problems. And then you're going to start coming to her with more problems. And pretty soon you have this really weird dynamic, this Freudian dynamic, where you've replaced one mother in your life with another mother in your life. And you have this really strange relationship. I think you have to have your tribe around. And I think to Stone's point, you've got to make time to be with your friends. And sometimes it's inconvenient. There's a lot of times when I'm like, dude, I don't want to go out. I'd rather go to bed. Like, that's the guy, the man inside me, like, I'd rather just go to sleep. But part of me knows I need to. I need to go out to just get out of the habit, get out of the house, be around with some brothers and laugh and cut things up. It doesn't have to even be serious talk. To me, that is really, really therapeutic. Now, when it gets into 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, it's no longer therapeutic. But I think it's super important for men to always have a tribe around them for the reasons.
That's right. That's right. Take it down. Hey, if you don't have men around you to joke with, hell, we bringing a Sabbath in the school. It's whatever. You might live 40 minutes away, but you got to try to make it to where you are making time for the men in the tribe because it builds camaraderie. I got problems. I can't talk. What am I talking to my wife about my problems where she going to now look at me sideways?
The hell is this?
Right? Oh, we going to this? No. Hey, Cap, check it out, man. This is what happened this week, brother. I don't even know how to function. Shit, what do I do? Oh, yeah. X, Y, and Z. She can't give me she can't give me the godly solutions to the thing. I'm not saying that she's dumb or stupid. That's just not her role. Right? It's the role of the men to correct other men. Right? Go to that last video with, what's his name? Andrew Tate.
Bring it out!
Listen to him.
Said this to somebody the other day. They were talking about how they feel. And I said, who cares how you feel? And he goes, what do you mean? You're telling me I know you and I don't care. So all the people who don't know you don't care. The woman you want doesn't care. The job you're supposed to perform at doesn't care. If the man who wants to mug you decides to pull a machete, he doesn't care. You can't say, bro, I'm not in the mood for a fight today. Tomorrow, please. Nobody cares. So why do you care? You're going to walk around telling everybody, trying to find somebody who gives a good luck, because what's going to happen is you're going to walk around feeling sorry for yourself, trying to find somebody who cares. You might find somebody who pretends to care long enough for you to get a little bit of dopamine. And then you're going to sit there and wake up and go, why am I a loser? Well, because when Andrew was sad, he continued to perform. When Andrew was in jail, he was doing push-ups every day. If I feel sad, I don't think I need to not feel sad. I just go to work. I got stuff to do. I'm a man.
That's
said this.
There you go.
That's right.
That's real quick.
Right.
Get 1 Thessalonians 4:9. 1 Thessalonians 4:9. Then cue up Hebrews 13:1.
Bring it out!
1 Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse
9.
Let's go. But as touching brotherly love, ye need not that I write unto you, for you yourselves are taught of God to love one another.
To love one another. Paul was like, I don't even need to write this to you. You should know. This should be common sense, right? Love one another. Continue with the brotherly love. Read all Hebrews 13:1.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 1.
Come
on. Let brotherly love continue.
Do what?
Let brotherly love continue.
When you read about iron sharpen iron, who you think is dealing with the iron? Women? Women ain't dealing with iron. It's the men. We forged iron. We are hard body, right? So that's where we use it to build up one another. We strengthen one another. Ain't no woman could show you to be an alpha. Ain't no woman to show you to how to be a leader.
The hell is
Only another leader could show you to be a leader. Okay?
Right. That's a hell of a scripture because like he said, you know, the earth that we're in and the world that we're in don't care about how you feel. It's going to happen whether or not you feel like doing it or not. Us as men, as heads of households, as families, as whatever, you don't head of families, you don't have the luxury of not feeling like it.
Right.
Because your wife is dependent on you. Your kids are dependent on you. My daughter say every day, Daddy, can we do da-da-da-da-da? Always Daddy, which is good. I don't have a problem with it. Same way, Lord, are we Daddy? Whatever. All my kids. I gotta have a damn answer.
Right.
I don't have the luxury. We don't have, as fathers, as men, we don't have the luxury of saying, we're gonna play video games. I don't know. Hell, we up here in leadership, sitting up on this leadership table. We got dozens of problems that's coming at us. We don't have the luxury to telling the person that, well, I don't know, fix it, figure it out.
No.
We don't have that luxury. And that is the plight of a father, and that's a plight of a man, the plight of a leader. Right? So that's the role that God gave us from the beginning. All right? So, y'all, anybody got anything else to add to that thing? All right? Hey, that was our show today, man. The show was called, what's it say? I forgot.
Bam.
What's the name of the show?
I don't need
no man. Hashtag Father's Day. All right? We thank y'all for rocking out with us today.
That's right.
This is episode 398.
That's right.
We almost at 400 episodes, y'all. Y'all rock with us, man. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed, you're just not coming across FCN, man, subscribe, man. Like our videos, all that stuff. Comment. It helps with the algorithm so we can push this truth to the four corners of the earth. All right.
All right. Thank you for tuning in, y'all. Lord's will, life lasts. We'll be back next week, Thursday night, 8:30 p.m. All right, Israel, it's that time again to put your money where your mouth is and support this truth. Don't forget, y'all, support the Booster Club. Sign up at IUIC fundraiser at IsraelUnite.org.
That's right.
Also, don't forget, y'all, we need your help. You seen the cameras. You seen it. All right. So help us. Help your brother out. Let the brotherly love continue.
That's right.
Donate. Don't forget, send in at IUIC.Miami@IsraelUnite.org.
All right. Y'all stay tuned for Captain Shim and them on precept upon precept. Right, they up next, man. Hey, make sure you do your due. Come back, watch them, get more of your brain washed with the word of the Lord. Lord's will we see y'all next week on Four Corners News. Shalom.